Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. It is time to end this review with a. But after 2 episodes without spoiler-free review, this one I'm gonna do spoiler-free review. I'm gonna go ahead and say it that this episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier, it's a great episode, you know. Well, sure, man, the show, in my opinion, is kind of weak, but you know, but it's good, the show. But the finale was great, and this one's called Two Worlds, One Family. Oh no! Oh no! I'm sorry. That's a Phil Collins song. One people. One world. Oh no! Actually, it's called One World, One People. Without a song. Now, I love this episode because, you know, John Walker, who was my most hated character, is back. Well, you know, did the right thing. And the Flag Smashers have been smashed. And we got a new Captain America. And I will tell you who right after this sponsor. And after this sponsor, to warn you, there's going to be spoilers ahead. If you have not seen this episode, do so now. Or, if you canceled because after what happened, well, not going to repeat that, but, you know, just go ahead and you'll hear the whole thing. But if you haven't seen it, do so now. You were warned, my friends. One world, one people. Have you ever thought about starting your own podcast? When I was trying to get to this podcast off the ground, I had so many questions. How do I record an episode? Where do I find my background music? How do I get my show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all the other places people like to listen? Where do I find the advertisers? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing and monetizing your podcast. And best of all, it's 100% free and 100% ridiculously easy to use. So, if you want to start a podcast, go to anchor.fm/start to join me and the diverse community of podcasters already using Anchor. That's anchor.fm/start. I can't wait to hear your podcast. Alright. We begin with this episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier with, of course, how it began. We continue where we left off at of episode 5, right, with the Senate and the Flag Smashers. Their motto: one people, one world. Oh no, one world, one people. And then unfortunately, however, we got Wanda, oh, not Wanda, but one of the Flag Smashers is named a group, of course. It said that, you know, confronting the Senate, told them to evacuate the building, and of course, and we see the new Captain America Oh wait, Falcon. Oh yeah, Falcon in this which was revealed to be the Captain America suit, and of course, he was confronting. He was confronting the Flag Smashers. And then, of course, we see the Flag Smashers making a speech. You know, one world, one people. And here comes Bucky. And one of the officers just noticed him and let him through. And then one of the police officers came in and it was revealed to be Sharon Carter. And she, of course, risking to help out Sam and Bucky. And of course, she told to call Carly and do not do this. Just had to make a choice. Do the right thing or and then the phone number was, of course, the only thing that went wrong. Yeah, he got Bucky, you had one job. And I didn't say that. Sharon's the one who told Bucky that. And then a helicopter. Of course, with Falcon America right here. Just of course have a flying skill. It just rescued the NYPD who were going down. And Falcon used his his red wings, and of course, Falcon America used his red wings to save them, and it protected them from a helicopter crash. From landing on the deflected end. And the crowd was reacting with an applause. Now that's the Captain America they know, do their civic duty to protect. But if Bucky, here he comes. The Flag Smashers create a diversion to get him distracted with the flag, burning. However, we do have the Bucky is sent the senators, crying out for help. And he used his arm to get them out. And the other half was taken by Carly. And the Flag Smashers were staying here to fight off Bucky. And yeah, I'm gonna eat the Ritz right now. And Sam just told him that the pilot the pilot was shooting at Sam. And then he was got thrown off with Falcon America throwing the shield pilot, and then the helicopter's coming down, but then one of the hostages has taken the helicopter and fly functionally. And then we see the rest of them being confronted by someone else. And, oh no. No, it's the killer Captain America again, John Walker. And then he did, but hey, I gotta admit, I do like this speech. Where he say Lamar's life didn't matter. And yeah. And I said the same thing. I mean, if I was at the Black Lives Matter protest, that I would just said that I would tell them if the police officer from Chicago's life didn't matter, which it did matter because the officer was black, and of course he was killed. He was killed by a protester in a car. Driving the car. Yeah. And yeah, I knew something familiar about Lamar. Because I didn't stick to the credits, but I didn't know that was Clay Bennett. Who is also AKA Chef Hatchet from Total Drama. And he's also DJ and great characters. And he's also played the two not so great characters, Beardo and Leonard, who's a geek among the fantasy world, not sci-fi or comic books. But we got a lot of nerds in the Total Drama. Harold, Leonard, and even Sam. Not Sam Wilson, but Sam the Total Drama, who is a resemblance and a parody of Seth Rogen. Yeah, and he was a video game junkie, like my clone. But that's beside the point. But hey, at least at Battlestar, that's where I changed my opinion on John. And I told him, do it for Lamar. Well, because I did watch the video, and I did see the name Clay Bennett, and I did see that play of Lamar Hoskins, aka Battlestar, who was killed in episode 4 by Harley. And then, of course, with Bucky going down, she drove the fan to the edge to kill the Winter Soldier. But I told John, just do the right thing. And I told him, do the right thing. Like Kyle Bofrosky from the Cartoon Wars, which is now banned because of the, Muhammad. But, yeah, and I used to love that. I used to love Cartoon Wars. That was the best episode of South Park, but but it got removed. That's a shame too. And he did the right thing by giving up the shield and by giving the shield up to save the people. Then he got down, and of course, bye bye Bucky, bye bye John. What? And we see the cap shield and Falcon's wing, red wings. But yes, Falcon America is here to stop. And we are, of course, heading. And we see the trio hunting her down. And of course, the gang split up. Bucky, John, you go over there. I'm gonna follow Carly. And then, with Sharon, of course, pointing a gun at Carly, and it's told she's revealed to be the power broker. Now that one, it's kind of obvious. Well, you know. But although Carly was, not happy. And then we see the one who had a confrontation with Falcon. Of course, this total power broker to pay her double, like she recommended, or she's the one killed. And then fired shots. Who took a bullet? Who took a bullet from? That guy that Carly hired. And he's dead. And Sharon just got shot by Carly, and she got wounded. But it's for the flag smashers, they couldn't get away. Well, they trying to get away to the app, and then Bucky's the one who hacked it and said it was an app, one for life, and I laughed. And then they were confronted by the NYPD. And of course, John used that quote from Abraham Lincoln. Yep, America's favorite president of the United States. Now I gotta say, I was wrong about John. I mean, first I was not really impressed when he wielded have shoulders, and of course my standards went low when he killed the innocent bystander who was not part of it, killed a member of the flag smashers. But hey, I admit I was wrong about him, and I thought he did a pretty good job quoting the greatest president of all time, the 16th president, honest Abraham Lincoln. God bless America indeed. And then after that he gave Bucky a pat on the back. And he said, and Bucky's like, Abraham Lincoln, huh? I mean, sure, he was great, but not when you said it. And I said, like I say, come on, Bucky. I mean, he quoted the greatest president of all time. But as for Sam, he was confronting, of course, Carly. Then Carly demanded to fight her, and he still refused. And he still refused to do it. Yeah, and then also, confronting Carly. Carly just pulled him at gunpoint, was getting ready to shoot him. I get a standoff, of course, that's just for like from the one of the murderers from Deadliest Women, from Investigation Discovery. But however, she was fatally shot by Sharon, and then at her dying breath, and onto Sam's arms, said, "I'm sorry." No. Yeah. And then here comes Falcon America doing the Cain and Abel painting through America. However, to the stretcher, and the senators have thanked Falcon and Winter Soldier. Then with refugees, trying to label them as, terrorists, refugees, or, or any kind of damn thing. But Sam, of course, is not having that. And then he goes off, making a hell of a speech. Not even any of the presidents would do that. Not even our current president, Joe Biden. Yes, and I get it, it's 2 years from now. And yeah, I get it's 2 years from now, but and we're in 2021 and we're still under the pandemic, but it's a comic book movie. Yeah, and in my opinion, I think it's the weakest of, But that includes Isaiah Bradley. And then Falcon came in and just answering the door. And yeah, like I say, he's just answering the door for the kid's grandfather, but he was not, that Isaiah, of course, just said he saw him on TV, and he was impressed. And then, of course, just told him to come to the museum. And then, of course, Isaiah, of course, was being honored, despite of him not being in the Captain America due to segregation problems. Kind of political in there. And they to embrace the hug. Well, where's Falcon? Or Bucky? Yeah. Bucky came in and gave him one visit. And the reason for his son's death, and he confessed that the Winter Soldier who murdered his son was him, indeed him. Because, he didn't have a choice because, he was being controlled, as the arm was controlling him. And Hydra was responsible for controlling him. And then he sees himself out, and then you see the girl, the bartender who's interested in him, having lunch, and he seemed happy. And then he's gone. And about John? Oh no. Well, usually I say, and who cares? Like I did for a review of episode 3, but actually, I don't know. And we see Elaine talking with I think it was happened to be Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. But it's Mrs. Walker. And then, a new suit. Yeah, I gotta say, well, but still, I think he suits him better rather than being Captain America. And where's Simo? The fun guy who danced, who improvised and joined in the crowd to dance? He's back at his princess cell and he's finished the book, and he gave the therapist, the same therapist that Bucky have talked to, and gave her that, that he finished the book. And then it ends with an epilogue with a barbecue. The two of them having a celebration over the reopening of the Wilson boat business. With Sarah. And of course, in the mid-credits, we see Sharon has been talked with the Senate, and the Senate decided to give her a full pardon. And Sharon Carter is officially pardoned by the Senate. And then, Force was calling someone, and they were really, of course, then she said, the secret weapons. Oh, what about the Flag Smashers? Since their leader died. Yeah, they were taken in custody until an explosion killed them. Yeah. Now for my final thoughts. I thought this was a good show, man. It wasn't great. It wasn't amazing as WandaVision. With one with the twist. But although the second episode happened to be my least favorite. But this one is a pretty cool episode. John redeeming himself, Sam becoming the next Captain America, and Zemo, of course, spending time in jail, and at least got some therapy. But I do want to ask, since we're going to get Captain America 4, when are we going to get the U.S. agent? With Wyatt Russell, because like I say, while Wyatt Russell plays character well, despite of him being, despised by everyone. Well, not for his character, for how he played the character. I thought he did fantastic playing the despised character. As Wyatt Russell. I mean, check out the bonus episode if you haven't, because yeah, and I know it's a touchy subject, but at least I defend Russell. I defend Wyatt Russell. So yeah, my final thoughts, it was a good show, but it wasn't a strong one. And yeah, we're going to talk about the controversies, like whenever I could do a next bonus episode, right after the May 4th episode of Star Wars The Wednesday Awakens with the Bad Batch. Because, May 4th is Star Wars Day, and I have to review anything Star Wars, but I'm thinking about doing it for the week. For the week of Star Wars. Like with the books, and of course, the Bad Batch. And maybe we could talk about more Gina Carano on the Wednesday Unleash. And Thursday, maybe we could talk about of things I dislike about, you know, the Disney Star Wars. I mean, sure, I defended it, you know, with some books and all, but of course I do have the things like I have a dislike for, you know, things I dislike about it. But, you know, I'm not a huge Disney Star Wars defender. I'm just, you know, just somewhere in the middle. But yeah, other than that, it's time to end the episode. And also, this is it for Captain America, or Falcon America, and Winter Soldier. Alright guys, that's about it for Falcon and Winter Soldier. Well, however, things are going to be different, because we're going to be, of course, talking about the issues with Falcon and Winter Soldier in 2 weeks. Right after a week of Star Wars stuff. And of course, we're going to be reviewing Moto. But this one, however, we're going to do topics of night, but, however, it will be explicit because of Moto's TV rating for Hulu. It's for mature audiences only. So again, I would say listener discretion is advised. And for Loki, however, I'm still gonna watch it, but it'll be for the daytime. And Falcon and Winter Soldier, it's finished, but for Moto, it's gonna be for night. It's gonna be for late night. The review. So stick around for those, and in 2 weeks, I do have issues about Falcon and Winter Soldier. Alright guys, that's gonna do about it. I'll see you guys next time, and as always, God bless America. And God bless Captain America. God bless the Winter Soldier. God bless the U.S. Agent, and God bless Falcon America.